Hello everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. In this video, we are going to know how can we create a data frame using list. And there are various methods to achieve this, and we are going to see them one by one. So let's see the first topic, that is using a simple list. So it is using a simple list. In this, we are going to take only one list and we are going to form a data frame using that list. So let's create that list. So I'm going to call my list as LST and it is going to contain a few numbers. So let's take it 10, then 30, then 56, then 78 and 90. And for creating a data frame, what I have to do? I have to define a variable called df which will store my data frame. And I have to also import pandas and that should be the first thing. So import pandas as pd. So I'm going to use pd dot data frame, and in the parameter you have to define that list. Now if I print this data frame, I can see that this is the data frame and this 10, 30, 56, 78 and 90, which are my list elements, have taken a form of rows. So it contains 5 rows. 10, 30, 56, 78 and 90 are only the single elements present in this list, and it contains a column. So we can say that a list, if I am creating a data frame using a list, then those list item will take the form of a single column, right? So this was using a simple list. Now I want to give different index to these to this data frame, and I also want to rename my column. So what I can do is I'm going to copy the same thing, paste it over here, and you have to provide index and provide it a list, and let's call this index as A, then B, then C, then D, and last one is E. And I also want to change the column name. So what I will do, column, which is a parameter. So I'm going to provide it a list and I can see that only one column is there. So I will name my column as marks. So let's run it. And we also have to print the data frame. So let's print it. And I can see that column name is changed and index are also changed. So this was how you can create a data frame using a simple list. Now I'm going to use the zip function. So let's put the topic using zip function. So in this we have to use two lists. So let's create list one, which will be list of names of students. So I'm going to take Raj, Rajat, Asif and Karan. So let's take these four students, and in list 2 there will be marks. So let's take first marks 56, 89, 90 and 34. Now we are going to use the zip function. So if I use a simple zip function and provide it the list 1 and list 2, and I want to convert this zip into a list. So list, and if I run it now, I can see that it has created a list of tuples. And Raj is mapped to 56, Rajat is mapped to 89, Asif is mapped to 90, Karan is mapped to 34. So it creates a list of tuples which are mapped according to their indexes. Now I want to create a data frame using this list. So let's create it. So df is equal to pd dot data frame. Provide this list, then zip of lst1 comma lst2, and if I run this df I can see that Raj 56, Rajat 89, Asif 90, Karan 34. I can also give it the columns. Let's take the first column as names and let's take the second column name as marks. Let's run it, names and marks. So this was how you can create a simple data frame using zip function. Now we are going to move on to the third method, that is using multi-dimensional list. So using multi-dimensional list. In this I have to create a list of list. So I will name my list as LST, and inside this I will be having many list. So let's take the first list as A and 2. Now let's create the second list as B, comma 5, 6, Then let's take the third list as C, comma 10, and let's take the fourth list as D, comma 90. And if I create a data frame, so df is equal to pd dot data frame, and I provided that list, and I am also going to provide columns. So let's first print this df only. So seeing this output, I can say that the first elements of every list will form my first column. Second elements of all the list will form my second column, and like this. So third elements of all the list will form my third column. Now I want to rename it. So let's give it columns parameter, and in the first I'm going to say alphabets, and the second will be integers. Let's run it. So alphabets and integers, right? So we have covered the third method also, that is using multi-dimensional list. Now let's see the last method, that is using dictionary. So using dictionary of list. So let's create a dictionary called DICT, that is dict, but we can't use it because it's a keyword. So I'm going to name it as dictionary is equal to, and I have to create a dictionary, and the keys of this dictionary will act as the column names and the values will act as the cells. So let's name the first key as name, and we have to provide it a list. So let's take the names as Raj, Rajat, and Karan. Now in the second key, I'm going to name it as marks. Let's provide it a list. So 50, 90, 80. And let's create a data frame using this dictionary. So df is equal to pd dot data frame, provide this dictionary, and we can run it. So show the df, and I can see that name, which was a key, is now a column name. The marks, which was a key, is now a column name. And Raj, Rajat, Karan are the values of this column. 50, 90, 80 and are the values of this column, right? So I hope you understood all the four methods of creating a list using various methods. And if you want to give us any suggestions or feedback, you can do that in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video.